Good afternoon, VC. Dave here. I'm going to be showing some of my recent pickups today. And it seems like I was just talking about some live jazz, maybe for one of the contests recently. So that seems to be an ongoing theme. And so jumped into my local shop repo the other night. Found this one. Miles Davis Sextet, Volume 1, and this is Jazz at the Plaza, a live performance from, I believe, 1958. Yeah, and one of the most unreal lineups, maybe of all time, on this particular outing. And they played, a few standards like My Funny Valentine and Olio. But man, you've got John Coltrane, Julian Cannonball Adderley, Bill Evans, Paul Chambers, and Philly Joe Jones. Yeah. What a stunning lineup. Don't believe there was a volume 2 of this. This was released on Columbia, I believe, in 77. Or at least my pressings is from 77. Real cheap, easy one to pick up. But one I did not have in the Miles collection, so was happy to find it. And then the next record, also some more live jazz. I had recently found Volume 1 for a really good deal, and this one is no exception. Carolina Soul, man, and up in Durham, they really hook it up with their $6 auctions. The Night of the Cookers, live at Club Lamarckle, Volume 2. So I was able to complete the set very quickly, very stoked about that. Freddie Hubbard and Lee Morgan in an all-out duel again in Volume 2, just starting right off. Yeah, check this out. This one, I think, the Volume 1 came out in '65. I believe this one was released in '66 on Blue Note. Amazing stuff. The next record is one that I had missed out on. Digger's Delight had a copy. It was well priced, but a little bit out of what I like to pay for a record. So I didn't pick it up, and I was regretting it. But then one popped up, and that's Benny Maupin, The Jewel and the Lotus. And this is from '74. Beautiful spiritual jazz here. This one's in pristine condition on ECM. This is mint all the way around. Record is mint. Got a really good deal on this, so I was stoked to get this into the collection. Next record I picked up, I believe, Friday night. And was happy to find this reissue, and I heard a lot of good things about Superior Viaduct on their reissues. Don't have any, and this was the first one I bought, and I bought it, based on basically what the VC has been saying, and that is Mingus Plays Piano. Originally recorded in 1963, so this is the Superior Viaduct reissue. They did a pretty good job on this. Spontaneous Compositions and Improvisations, the name of this album. And most people know Charlie Mingus for his amazing bass playing, but he was also an absolutely fantastic piano player, and this album is stunningly gorgeous front to back. This is one you really just want to sit back with your favorite beverage and just chill. Unbelievable stuff. The next record is one that it took me a little bit to track one down, because I believe there was only 250 put out, and this is the VC's own Daniel, his group, the Blameful Isles, and man, This one I've already given a couple of spins. Went down and had to pick this up from the post office. This one required a plane ticket. Blameful Isles, Pleroma, double album, just beautiful artwork on this. Of course, our own Chris Cole here in the VC has a beautiful poem that is in the gatefold here. And I'll see if I can show that to you. It's right there. Man, and there's definitely some different opinions out there on you know, what side, you know, you like the best. Man, I like this all the way through. Man, side one starts off in the sax tone really reminds me of later Coltrane. Yeah, maybe some Pharoah Sanders in there, and throughout that side one, you have in places this Don Cherry world vibe going on. Very cool. Side two definitely brings in some more electronics. Man, and is really great. Highly recommend this record. I know that they're going to be putting out a second pressing, so if you can get it directly from the band, do so. You know, I missed out when all this was going down, but I was happy to track one down. Blameful Isles, Pleroma. I believe this is their 4th release. This is from 2018 on Urban Waves Records. Just a fantastic, stunning album. And so the next couple of records, it turns out we've got another pop-up guy here in Charlotte that I'd kind of heard some rumblings about from the normal guys I deal with. Rumblings not in a bad way, but it's never bad to have more records around available. And this is a guy, I believe his name's Dylan, and goes by Noble Records, and he's got a VC channel, I believe. Yeah, I've actually been checking it out. Yeah, brought 5,000 or so records to a brewery here in North Davidson section of Charlotte. So it was to start at noon, go from noon to 4. I got there at 11:45, and I was late to the party. But I did find a couple records really cheap. And the first one I'm really happy about. And that is the J.J. Johnson Quartet. This is a touch of satin on Columbia. Original pressing from 1961 in just minty condition. It's a 6i. I've played this already and really love this record. I'm a big trombone guy, and JJ is pretty much up there at the top for me. So I was really happy to find this for $3. Awesome. And then the next record also was a really good deal. Another one I did not have in the Miles collection. I'm pretty much, you know, kind of shaping that out with all the releases that I'd kind of passed by here and there. But picked this up, Miles Davis in Europe. This was recorded live at the Antibes International Jazz Festival in Juan-les-Pins, in France. And yeah, great performance here. Great players with Miles on this date. Great Tony Williams on drums. I love the introduction. They introduce the name of the drums is The Battery. Yeah, just your great standard Miles live performance here. You can find this anywhere for cheap. And then the last record, I just got back from picking this up, and I've checked out a little bit of this, and I'm really stoked. This one I'll be giving a few spins today. real groovy vibe on this record. And that is Bobby Hutcherson, Un Poco Loco. This is original from 1980 on Columbia. Yeah, killer find here. I don't think there's many of these around. So that's what I've got today, folks. Hope everybody's doing well, and yeah, peace.